Black Adam actor Aldis Hodge, who of course played
Hawkman.
Hawkman, thank you. Played Hawkman in Black Adam. He was also in that incredible The Invisible Man movie, which I liked, and he stars in that new Cross series that did very well for him. Anyway, apparently
he was actually good as Alex Cross.
Yeah, he's an extremely good actor. Well, according to Deadline here, Aldis Hodge is now joining the cast of Roadhouse 2 with Jake Gyllenhaal and Dave Bautista. Deadline wrote the following. After successfully launching the Cross TV series on Prime, Amazon is looking to stay in business with its star, as Aldis Hodge is set to join Jake Gyllenhaal in the sequel to Roadhouse for Amazon MGM Studios. Dave Bautista and Leah George also recently joined the cast of the pick, which Ilya Naishuler, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, is directing. Will Beal wrote the script. All right. I gotta say, I really liked the first Roadhouse. I didn't think it was a perfect film.
Swayze was great.
What's that?
Swayze was great in the first Roadhouse.
I mean, I'm sorry. The first of this franchise.
I know.
And I'm not saying it was as good as Swayze's.
It's pretty good, though.
But it was pretty damn fun.
Yeah.
And I remember when I first reviewed the first, this first of this series of Roadhouse, I said, look, this is a great example of doing a remake that is still its own movie. You know what I mean? Like, when you watch Jake Gyllenhaal's Roadhouse, it's clearly a Roadhouse remake, but it's not really like Patrick Swayze's Roadhouse. Like, it's its own film in many ways.
And the location was great.
Oh, the location
like
was
this,
wonderful.
Beachy Florida Keys. I don't know where we are, but I love it kind of thing.
Still, you know what? One of the things he did so good, Jake Gyllenhaal, there's this one scene in particular that I think really kind of embodies the movie, which is the first time a bunch of the biker dudes show up. And one of the jerks was the star of the Sons of Anarchy spinoff series. And he takes him outside. He goes, let's step outside. And he's fighting 3 or 4 of them at once. And the whole dialogue, it's like, all right, I just broke your left arm. We're going to want to go to the hospital. Then he turns around and takes out the other. And then he ends up driving them all to the hospital afterwards. It's like, there's something so great about this. I mean, I could have done without the UFC star
Conor McGregor.
McGregor. I could have probably done without them. What's up, fellas? I could have probably done without him, but I had a good time with it. Now, you guys will remember that Doug Liman, who was my director in my Hulk movie. My director, let me rephrase that. He was my director in my the movie I co-starred, or that Hayden Christensen co-starred with me, Jumper. Jumper was the movie I was in.
By the way, great movie.
Yes, I had fun with Jumper too. Anyway, so Doug Liman directed the first Roadhouse, and you guys remember there was all this drama that Liman got totally pissed because he claims they promised him it was going to be a theatrical release. Then he didn't do any press for it afterwards. He didn't go to the premiere. He said they double-crossed me. Amazon said, no, we gave him the choice for it to be a theatrical release. And he said no. So it became kind of a he said, she said thing. So
it should have been a theatrical release.
But you know what? Now that you got Jake Gyllenhaal in this, you got Dave Bautista, you've got Aldis Hodge, and you had the success that the first one had. And everybody said after that first one, this should have been a theatrical movie. And with Amazon putting out so many films going to theaters now, there's nothing in this report about it, Rob, but I'm willing to go out on a limb, and I'm going to bet that they will make this Roadhouse a theatrical release. And now they're treading where nobody's been before, because there was no Roadhouse sequel, to the best of my remembrance.
There was
no.
Oh, there might have been a direct-to-video sequel.
Right, but that wouldn't have had Patrick Swayze or anything like that. So there was no true Roadhouse 2. So now this is truly kind of an original in many ways. I've got a feeling with Aldis Hodge, who I think is great. He's just, not only is he a beast, like he is a big physical beast, man. This dude can act. He has screen presence. He can turn it on. He can shift the emotions and all that kind of stuff. He's a very gifted actor. So you add him to this, I think they're going to go theatrical with it. Guys, we want to take a second to thank the sponsor of today's video, Zapier. You know, one of the biggest game changers of the past year has been AI. But let's be real, just talking about AI doesn't actually make your day any more productive. What does make it more productive is finding tools to put AI to work for you. And that's where Zapier comes in. Zapier is the easiest way to take AI and plug it directly into the apps and processes that you're already using every day. No IT bottlenecks, no complexity, just results. For me, it's been about saving time on repetitive stuff so I can focus on the work that matters and I actually enjoy. And it's not just me. Over 3.4 million companies are already using Zapier to streamline everything from sales and marketing to IT and HR. With their AI orchestration platform, you can connect top AI models like ChatGPT or Claude right into the apps you already use. So whether it's automatically enriching leads, coaching your sales team, or even resolving IT tickets, Zapier makes it simple. Guys, join the 3.4 million companies already automating with Zapier and transform how you work with Zapier and AI. Get started for free by visiting zapier.com/Campea. That's zapier.com/Campea. Anyway, Rob, you hear about Aldis Hodge joining this. What do you think about that? And what do you think about its future?
Well, look, I'm a proponent of these kinds of movies. I mean, when we grew up, not every movie was a $200 million spectacle or a low-budget horror movie. Now we just seem to have horror and big-budget spectacle. What we don't have is those enjoyable movies about people. Like, the great thing about Roadhouse is you like Jake Gyllenhaal's character. And like you pointed out, he was fun. You know, he's like, are those your bikes out front? Yeah. And when the guy breaks, you know, when he breaks the pool cue, and he takes him outside, I'm going to kill you, you know, and it's just, I just want to see beautifully shot, mid-range, mid-level adult drama where people kick ass. You know, what we need is like canon films. Roadhouse was Joel Silver.
Yeah,
it was. Yep. And Joel Silver made a lot of movies like Ricochet, you know, even like
you couldn't even say it without laughing.
These movies aren't great movies, but they're movies that we need. I mean, you know, The Last Boy Scout. We have a whole, they've all turned into like 10 episode series. Reacher was 2 movies. Then we get a 10 episode series. But the first Reacher with Tom Cruise, that's a great movie.
That was really good. The second one, I don't even want to talk about.
It's not so,
but that first one was really
good. I mean, and Tom Cruise made like American Made too.
Yeah,
which is not American Made too, but really American Made. Yeah, and I'm like, where are those movies? And Roadhouse was one of them. I want Roadhouse 2 in a theater.
What do you think about Aldis Hodge taking the role?
I think it's great. I mean, look, I was really excited about the Alex Cross show. I didn't think the show was as well written as I wanted it to be, but he was great.
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed to admit how many of the Alex Cross books I've actually read. And it was sort of a descending. They used to be like these really great mystery novels. Then James Patterson's like, I'll get somebody to help me write these. We'll put them out. We'll write it. Take me a weekend. But he wrote some great, I mean, look, we got Kiss the Girls and Along Came a Spider. Those are with Gary Sanji and Michael Wincott as Gary Sanji. Those are pretty good.
Yeah, but, you know, the first time that I had the opportunity, he came into my studio, that I had to sit down and chat with Tyler Perry, which, by the way, I've had a chance to hang out with him a couple of times. Shockingly cool guy. Like an extremely cool, friendly guy. Like, I really like him. But the first time I got together with him, it was to start to promote his Alex Cross movie.
Yeah, that Rob Cohen directed.
And I remember being so impressed with him. I'm like, I'm excited about this. Like, who needs Morgan Freeman? Right? So I got excited about it. That movie was so bad.
It was not good.
I'll see you at the cold gates of hell. Like,
since you brought up Tyler Perry built an entire radio-controlled airfield behind his mansion.
I thought you were talking about the studio he built.
No, he's got an incredible. That's great. The studio's great, but he has gigantic radio-controlled planes built by like these. And if you watch them on YouTube, just look up Tyler Perry radio-controlled airplanes. He has some of the biggest jet radio-controlled air. It's the most amazing thing ever. And one of my dreams in life, John, is to go. There you go. Look right there. That's Tyler Perry. They build these at his facility.
That's a remote control plane?
Yes. Dude, one of my dreams in life is to go to Tyler Perry's house, not just to meet with him and hang out with him and tell him how great he was in Gone Girl,
He's so good in that.
But I want look. I want.
I got a better shot.
I don't even. I wouldn't even want to fly one. I just want to hang out with him and watch him fly.
Be so I don't know.
Look,
Why I can't bring
these
that
are.
up.
He spends millions of dollars making these.
Now, if Tom Cruise were there, he would grab on to like the
Just
tail
ride
and
it.
just ride it. He's
Yeah,
small
dude.
enough.
There
He
you
can do
go.
that.
I mean, look at these. Look at how big these.
Oh,
Look
by
at,
the way, these aren't just so like no one's confused. Like these aren't like propellers to make it look like a jet. They actually are little turbines.
these are
jets.
jets. These are
Yeah.
turbine
These are little
engine
jets.
things, dude. And look at that. See that runway behind him? He built a second mansion that's actually his hangar.
That's what money can do for you,
Dude,
Rob.
if I was as rich as Tyler Perry, I would do that exact same thing after my home theater was built.
All right, guys. Question is for you. What do you think about this? You know, Hodges joined Roadhouse 2, and now not only does it have him and Jake Gyllenhaal, it's got Dave Bautista in it. Do you think they might, you know, make the jump to theatrical on this one? Maybe yes, maybe no. I'm looking forward to it because I really like the first one. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.